So in this session, we are going to do a very small problem on arrays, and that's a very simple problem. So our problem is actually print all pairs. Okay, so that means if we are given an array like this 1, 4, 7, 6, 5, we need to print all the pairs possible in this array. So pair can be this 1, 4 is a pair, 1, 7 is a pair, this 1, 6 is a pair, this 1, 5 is a pair. Now 4, 1 is not a pair because 1, 4 is already printed. Okay, so starting from 1 we will print 1, 4, 1, 7, 1, 6, 1, 5. Then we will start from 4, we need to print 4, 7, 4, 6 and 4, 5. Right. So, and similarly 7, 1 and 7, 4 will not be a pair because 4, 7 and 1, 7 has already been printed. So starting from any I, we need to print all the pairs whose index is greater than I. So that means if 7's index is 2, 7 will be printed with all the pairs whose index is greater than 2, like 7, 6 and 7, 5. Similarly, starting from 6, we will have 6, 5. Okay, so if this is I, only index that is greater than this I will be the index of 5. Starting from 5, we don't have any pair. Okay, so this is the task which is given to you, and this is what you need to do. So we have to print all the pairs possible of an array, and starting from any I, you need to print all the pairs whose index is greater than I. Okay, great. So our task will be that we are given an array like this. Int arr equal to, let's say, 1, 4, 7, 6 and 5, right? And our task is to print all pairs possible of this array. So we'll pass this array and implement this function. So public static return type will be void because we just need to print all the pairs. We are not expecting anything from the function, right? We are just telling that you are given an array, your task is to print all the possible pairs in this array. Okay, so return type will be void only, print all pairs. It takes an array like this and its task is to print all the possible pairs of any array. Okay, so how will we do that? I think if this is our array, first we have to pick up 1 and then we will traverse on all other elements using a j. So one variable will be I, starting from 1, this 0th index or this one element, we will print all the pairs possible. So first we will print 1, 4, 1, 7, 1, 6 and 1, 5. So if this is our I, we will keep our j from to 4, 1, 4 will be printed. Then our j will move here, 1, 7 will be printed. Then our j will move here, 1, 6 will be printed. Then our j will move here, 1, 5 will be printed. Then our next I will become 4 at 4. Then we will keep our j to 7 and then 4, 7 will be printed. Then we will print 4, 6. Our j will move here. Then we will move 4, 5. Right. So we are keeping an I to iterate on each of the element. And I think I will range from where to where? From 1, many pairs are possible. From 4, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5 are possible. From 7, 7, 6, 7, 5 is possible. From 6, 6, 5 is possible. I think no pair is possible starting from 5. Right. So our I will range from 0, this is n minus 1. So we will go till n minus 2. Right, where n is the size of the array. Okay, so let's calculate our array. It is array.length. We are keeping an I starting from 0. We need to go till n minus 2. So we will go till I is lesser than n minus 1 and we will do I plus plus. This will be our ith thing. Now our j has to start from where? If this is your I, then j will start from here to here. If this is your I, then j will go from here to here. If this is your I, your j will go from here to here. So I think j is going from, if this is I plus 1 till n minus 1. If this is I plus 1 and till n minus 1. So our jth thing will range from where to where? I think it will range j equal to I plus 1 till j lesser than n. That means we are going till n minus 1 and we will do j plus plus. Okay, so that's a simple thing we need to do, and as soon as we are moving, we need to print the element at ith position and jth position, right? Because if this is 14765, if this is your current I, this is your current j, you need to print 1 comma 7. If this is your j, you need to print 1 comma 6. So we need to print the element at array at ith and array at jth. So that means we will print something like this. Let's say we are printing with this plus array at ith. With comma we have separated this, and let's just close this as well. System.out.println array at ith, array at jth. As long as we are maintaining I from 0 to n minus 1 and j from I plus 1 to n, we will be able to print all the pairs. Let's try to run this and see if we are correct or not. So let's just run this, and yes, we are able to print all the pairs: 1 comma 4, 1 comma 7, 1 comma 6, 1 comma 5, 4 comma 7, 4 comma 6, 4 comma 5, 7 comma 6, 7 comma 5 and 6 comma 5. So we are able to print all the pairs and no pair is repeating as well. So this is how we will use double loops or nested loops in case of arrays. Okay, so the idea was to give that we can use multiple loops as well in case of arrays, and this is how we are going to use. So there will be lot of applications in which you may have to use nested loops. So don't worry, that's a simple thing. As we had studied earlier, we can use nested loops in case of arrays as well, and we know how they are iterating using this example. Okay, so be ready for the applications of nested loops, and it's your task to solve the questions now. Thank you for this session. Perfect.